Hello everyone, welcome to Willa Dean's Kitchen. Today we're going to do some smothered fried chicken, and we're going to do it a little bit different than the way my grandmother and my mother used to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to take the skin off the chicken. We got 4 bony skin on chicken thighs, so we're going to take the bone out, we're going to take the skin off and the trimmings, and we're going to use these aromatics with that. We're going to make a nice stock that's going to help with our gravy for our smothered chicken. We're going to take the boneless chicken, season it up with some salt and some black pepper here and some seasoning salt, and we're going to fry that off, and then we're going to make some gravy with these onions and mushrooms that we have here. So I'm going to show you how we get this smothered chicken started, and we're going to have us a nice dish. Okay, so we deboned our chicken, we took the skin off, we trimmed off all of the excess pieces, and this is what we have here, a bowl of chicken trimmings and bones, and we're going to combine that in a stock pot. We're going to put this in the oven for about 40 minutes at 375 degrees and get the bones and the fat rendering in this chicken. Then we're going to add it to a pot of stock water with these aromatics and boil that down for about 90 minutes. We're going to season the chicken, salt, pepper, and seasoning salt, set it aside while the stock is cooking. Then we'll flour it and we'll fry it later for the smothered chicken. So we're moving on to step 2. We'll be back. Okay, we started by deboning and trimming off our chicken thighs. So I put the bones and the trimmings in the oven at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. Get those start for our stock. We're going to add our aromatics to that. I'm going to add some water here. And we have some bay leaves in here as well. And I'm going to throw a couple of cloves of garlic in here, and we're going to make us a nice chicken stock.
Yeah.
Okay, so the chicken's been seasoned and it's been cut up into smaller pieces. We're going to use this flour here. There's some flour, salt, pepper, and some garlic powder as well in the seasoning and the flour. We're going to bread the chicken up and we're going to put it on this plate here while we get ready to start frying the chicken. We got our chicken stock here that we just made. We're going to use this for our gravy because this is going to be smothered fried chicken. It's just going to be a little bit of a twist on the original recipe. Okay, so our oil is hot, and we're going to go ahead and start frying off these pieces of chicken. So we're going to get a nice golden brown here, and we're going to take them out, and they're going to cook some more once we get our gravy going. All right, so spread those out a little. Let those fry. Okay, everyone, we done cooked our chicken off. We removed it from the pan. I drained the oil out. So now it's time to prepare our gravy. So we got 2 tablespoons of butter. 2 tablespoons of flour. Over here we have a 1/2 cup of cream in this measuring cup here. We're just going to whisk in this flour and butter. Okay, once we have our flour and butter whisked well, we're going to let this cook a little, and it's going to this roux that we have here is going to brown up some, and it's going to make a nice gravy for us. Okay, so our roux is nice and brown, so we're going to add about 1 cup of this beautiful chicken stock we prepared earlier. I'm going to whisk that in. And this is going to start to thicken up. And before it gets too hot, we're going to add our 1/2 cup of cream. And we're looking for a silky smooth gravy here. Okay, as our gravy is starting to form its first bubbles, we're going to add some pepper. Small amount of salt. We can see it's starting to thicken up now. Okay, so I just tasted the gravy, adjusted the seasoning. It tastes great. Lots of chicken flavor from our chicken stock. And the only thing is it's a little pale in color, so we can fix that easily with some kitchen bouquet. It's a browning seasoning sauce. Gonna add some of that into here. And that looks a lot better now. Looks a little bit more like a nice chicken gravy. And as you can see, it's silky and it's smooth. We're going to add our chicken back now. Add our mushrooms and onions back in. That looks good. Going to loosen it up just a little bit with some chicken stock. And we're going to cover this up and let it cook for 10 minutes. Okay, folks, here we go. This is my version of Southern smothered fried chicken. We have the boneless chicken thighs here. We made us some chicken stock with the bones and the trimmings from the chicken thigh. We floured them, breaded them up, and then we fried them. We have some sweet peas over here, cooked with some onions, and we also have some white rice to go with this. This is the Carolina Gold white rice, grown right here in the Carolinas. So this is what our plate looks like, and we're going to give it a taste. All right, a quick taste here. Piece of this chicken. Get a little bit of rice. Oh, that is full of flavor. You can get all of the flavor from the chicken stock that we made. The fried chicken is seasoned well. The gravy is smooth and creamy. You can taste those mushrooms and onions in there. This came out really well. It's not an expensive dish to make. And this is a Tuesday night here. You can do this for a weeknight dinner for your family. So I'm gonna put some more information in the text box below, but I hope you enjoyed our recipe. I want to thank you for viewing. Have a nice day. Thank you.